Hello everybody and welcome to Mountain Blade Warband. Well, obviously this isn't the Mountain Blade Warband screen here, this is Clash of Kings. And what is Clash of Kings, you may be wondering, for those that don't know. Alright, Clash of Kings is a mod for Mountain Blade Warband, but this mod takes place in the Game of Thrones world. And it takes place during the second book, so anybody familiar with Game of Thrones should instantly recognize all the stuff that's in this mod. If not, well, let's just say Game of Thrones is an epic fantasy novel, a series of novels, and it's a nice HBO series too, so if anybody that doesn't know what Game of Thrones is, read the books or go watch the TV series or whatever. You're really missing out if you don't, so let's get to it. Alright, so I've only tried it once just to make sure it works, so I don't really know too much about the thing. I just know there's a whole bunch of items added to this, a whole bunch of factions, all new maps, everything, so new dialogue, all that good stuff. So let's just get right into it. I used to play Warband a lot in the old days and stuff, but it's been a while since I'm going to be a little bit rusty here, so. Alright, here we go with new stuff. Let's see. You go for a stroll in the streets of your hometown when you hear the news that Renly Baratheon has declared himself the new Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm, and that he has taken the daughter of Mace Tyrell, Lord Paramount of the Reach, as his queen. The fishmonger that you're speaking with tells you that Lord Renly is now at open war with the young boy on the Iron Throne and his Lannister kin. With the Westerlands threatened by the young rebel Robb Stark, everyone has agreed that the path to King's Landing lies open to the combined might of the Stormlands and the Reach. However, a few days later, a weary traveler arrives with more news. Stannis Baratheon, the older brother of Renly, has declared his intent to sit the Iron Throne, and is now in open conflict with King Renly and the Lannisters. As you ponder this development, rumors spread that the longships have been sent off Fair Isle, and the talk turns to the Greyjoys and which side they'll choose to support. Making a quick decision, you decide to strike out, hurriedly selling off your meager possessions to a fat innkeeper and packing only the most essential. You finally feel that you control your own destiny, and that whatever course you take, great deeds await you. Alright, continue. Oh, with whole new character creation screens too, this is nice. Alright, random now, gender, male, yeah. Father was a knight, well, most of this is all the new stuff. Well, I mean, the same stuff. Dothraki warrior is totally new, though. See, my father was a landed knight, traveling merchant, veteran warrior, a hunter, a Dothraki warrior, a thief, or a septon. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll go for a hunter to start with. You spent your early day life as a page at the nobleman court, a street urchin, a stepchild, a shop assistant, a mummer, a courtier, a noble in training, or a novice. I'll go craftsman apprentice to start with here. Later, I became a slave trader, an outlaw, pit fighter, thief, bravo, sellsword, game poacher, smith, goods peddler, begging brother, a singer, a student at the Citadel, or a squire. Yeah, I became a sellsword, why not? The reason for an adventure: sense of duty, personal revenge, loss of a loved one, wanderlust, religious fervor, being forced out of your home, lust for money and power. Seeing this, how this is a Game of Thrones, lust for money and power seems to go right along with that. So let's see. Alright, so here we go. This is my character background story here. You were born years ago in the land far away. Your father was a hunter. You were the son of a family who lived off in the woods doing whatever they needed to make ends meet. Hunting, woodcutting, making arrows, even a spot of poaching whenever things got tight. Winter was a hard time for your family as the cold took animals and people alike, but you always lived to see another day. Dawn. Though your brothers and sisters were not so fortunate. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a craftsman's apprentice. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed with a local craftsman from Duskendale to learn a trade. After years of hard work and study under your new master, he promoted you to journeyman and employed you as a fully paid craftsman for as long as you wished to stay. Then as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became a sellsword. Though the distinction fell suddenly to you, somewhere along the way you had to become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You signed on with a sellsword company and traveled far from your home. The life you found was rough and ready, marching to the beat of strange drums and learning unusual ways of fighting. There were men who taught you how to wield any weapon you desired and plenty of battles to hone your skills. You were one of the charmed few who survived through every campaign in which you marched. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was lust for money and power. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer, To everyone else, it's clear that you're now motivated solely by personal gain. You want to be rich, powerful, respected, feared. You want to be the one whom whom others hurry to obey. You want people to know your name and tremble whenever it is spoken. You want everything, and you won't let anyone stop you from having it. As a common man, you may face some difficulties establishing yourself as an equal among the great lords. And that's, yeah. Let's see, +1 power strike, +1 power draw, +1 shield, athletics, writing, looting, foraging, pathfinding, spotting and tracking, engineering, leadership, all that good stuff. Alright, done there. What will the game's saving policy? Yeah, realistic. No quitting without saving. Yeah, let's keep this real. Now enter your name and distribute your attributes, skills, and weapon points. You can click on various elements on the screen to learn more, blah blah blah. Enter my name, alright. Yeah, basic. Attributes got 4 points. Let's go ahead and throw 1 in each. Okay, I got 7 skill points. Let's see. What can I use here? What can I use? Prisoner management. Leadership. I'm going to need more leadership. Let's see. Trainer. I'm going to need someone of those. Horse archery I could use. More writing. More athletics. Power draws 4. Power strike, iron flesh, it's what? Yeah, +2 to hit points, yeah. Shield 1. Pathfinding and spotting and tracking. Foraging, looting. Persuasion. What does that one do? Make other people accept your point of view. Lowers the minimum level of relationship needed to get NPCs to do what you want. Yeah, we'll be a little bit persuasive. Or do I want a prison management? Increases the maximum number of prisoners. Now we'll go ahead and go with persuasion. Alright, let's see. 15 weapon points. Pole arms, archery's maxed out for now. Crossbows, go ahead and throw a few. Two-handed weapons. A couple pole arms, a couple throwing just in case. And some more crossbows. Alright, so that takes care of our points. Let's see, blah blah blah. Face. I'm gonna make a young dude. Let's randomize his face and stuff a little bit. Now, let's see, the faces really haven't got too much different. They do look a little bit better, I think, though, than the default faces. What the original Warband used to have. Still, none of these really look that threatening. Now, you look kind of scruffy. Let's change that beard a little bit. Really not liking too many of these. Sure, that'll work. Hair, what we got for hair? Oh, he looks a little bit Asian anyway. Now they got the hair fixed. Well, I don't know what hair to go for. So yeah, let's go that way. Keep everything else the way it is, that's fine. Hair color. Yeah, just go basic black. Alright. Join a merchant and his family traveling towards Storm's End. Green shoots of wheat, barley, and oats are all across the dark soil of the rolling hills and on the lower slopes of the sun-capped mountains. Herds of cattle, oryx, and sheep are grazing on the summer grass. Occasionally, too, you catch sight of one of the great war horses that are the pride of the nobility. The land here is rich, but also troubled, as the occasional burnt-out farm bears witness, a testament to the chaos that the Tyrell host caused when it marched through the 16 years earlier. You keep a wide berth of the forest, where desperate men have taken refuge, and it is a relief when you crest the ridge and catch sight of the great castle of Storm's End. its rooftops made golden by the last rays of the setting sun. You are exhausted by the time you reach the inn in Storm's End and go in search of a decent tavern. According to the old blind man sitting in the corner, drinking a mug of stale ale, a kraken has been seen off the coast of Dorne, and a 5-headed calf has been seen and has been born, killing his mother in the process. Surely an omen to be taken seriously. Dismissing the old fool as crazy, you venture out into the streets, where you are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end, a rasp of the blade sliding from his scabbard. Well, that's not good. We're getting ambushed. Yes, we are. Ooh, I got a pole arm to start with. What else do I got? A bow, huh? Well, let's let this guy come towards us. It's nice that I got a pole arm, too. Oh, I don't even have any arrows. So we're gonna have to go this way. Alright, dude. Oh! Well, that failed. Oh. Crap, this dude's faster than me. Oh, that didn't even get a hit in. Come on. You are struck down. However, before you lose consciousness, you hear shouts and a rush of footfalls. You wake to find yourself indoors, weak but alive. Well, that was a failure to start off our career here. Alright, talk. Ah, you're awake. It's good to see that you can still walk. You're lucky that we came along. I had been speaking with the castle guards when we heard the sounds of a fight and ran to see what was happening. We didn't arrive in time to prevent you getting knocked down, but we may have saved you from getting your throat cut. Now, maybe you can help me. We've always had outlaws in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch captain tells us it's because of all the fighting in the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particular tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from the prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here, and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect their investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt that the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with the blade. Yeah, I've proved it there. And more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Storm's End to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these outlaws in their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? Yeah, sure. I need to get some people joining. Alright, you won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. I'll warrant. You first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay, so take this purse of 100 dinars, consider it an advance on your reward, go around to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from one of the villages. Alright. Good, you can find me again in the tavern here in the Storm's End. After you've got your group together, then we'll speak about what we do next. Alright, you have taken my first quest. You may view your quest log at any time by pressing Q, okay. Alright, so how do I get out of here now? Is it still the old way tab? Yep, still tab. Alright, let's zoom out. Let's see where we are. Alright, Storm's End is here. Script errors. That's a bunch of script errors. Alright, let's check out the map. Redford, Harrenhal, Stony. Right, any of those unfamiliar with the Game of Thrones isn't going to recognize any of this stuff. Here we go. Should be Winterfell and all up here. Yep, there's Winterfell. The wall will be up there, but I guess the map doesn't progress that far, so you can't leave the wall. There's the Eyrie. King's Landing's around here. Yeah, there's King's Landing right there. So I'm at Storm's End. Blackhaven, Highgarden, Starfall, and there should be all the other stuff over here. Yeah. That's the land of Asos, or whatever it's pronounced. This is Westeros over here. Alright, let's zoom back in. Alright, so I'm here. I need to go to a town and get some folks. So let's head on over here to Stormbreak. Left click the map to move my party, blah 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 blah. I know all that. So we're marching now across the map. Some looters. Alright, the village of Stormsbright looks rich and well maintained. The fields and orchards are humming with activity with freshly dug irrigation ditches, suggest that the farmers have enough spare time and energy to expand area under cultivation. Seasonal laborers appear to be flocking here to help with the work and join general prosperity. You remember that the villages and the surrounding lands belong to Sir Guriard Morgan of the Stormlands. The populace is indifferent. Recruits and peasants. Anybody want to join? No, nobody wants to join. Alright, so we'll leave here for now. And pick a different place. You're next on the way. Let's go. Yeah, keep an eye on people chasing me down. Ralph Buckler party. 56 people in that squad. 10 outlaws. The village of Willsbury appears to be thriving. The fields and orchards are humming with activity, with filled sacks of grain and dying meat testifying to productivity of the village's cropland and pasture land. They all belong to somebody else. Anybody here want to join? Alright, we got 2. Alright, so we got 3 people. Outlaws of 10. I don't want them chasing me down, so we'll go this way, away from them. So now we've got 3 people in our squad. More looters. Blah 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 blah. Same as the other place. Anybody want to join? 5. Here we go. Alright, so we got 7. So now we'll go back. 11 looters. Yeah. So we got 8 in our army now. Parties consume food. I got 14 days worth of food supply left. Alright, during a day's travel you come across a lone warrior traveling towards Ashford. From him you learn that there will be a tournament held in town by Lord Clovan. Ashford. It's too early for me to do tournaments. Alright, what's on activity? Well fed. Alright, we need to go back to the tavern. And talk to what's his name. There he is. Alright, splendid work. You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now travelers entering Storm's End have told us that there's a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect that they are all from the same band, the one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them, and make them disclose the location of their lair. Blah blah blah, kind of deal. I don't. Yeah, very well. Okay. Alright, quest log been updated. Let's leave again. Leave. Alright, so where's that place on the map? It should show up. There it is. No, that's the tourney. Does that place show up on the map anywhere? Or am I going to have to look for it? I guess I'm going to have to look for it because I don't see it. Attend the tournament. Learn where the hostages are held. Find and defeat the group of bandits lurking near Storm's End. Okay, so I need to find some people. I didn't see which way they went. Oh, is that them? Bandit robbers, there we go. What do you want? I've been looking for you. Tell me where they keep the prisoners and I'll let you go. Alright. Ah, those prisoners are only going free if you pay their ransom. Did you bring any silver? No, but I brought steel. Alright, you've encountered bandit robbers. 8. Charge the army. Alright, to the field of battle we go. Alright, everybody, follow me. I still have no arrows. Nope, nope, wrong button, wrong button. Get out of that. Done. Oh, I can't wield my thing here. I'm gonna have to get off. Won't let me wield my pole arm here. Oh! Incoming arrows. There they are. I don't want to use the archer. Alright, everybody, charge. They're shooting at me. I'll draw the fire, since I can't actually do anything to them from here. Where y'all going, fools? They're right there beside you. Oh, you idiots. What the hell? Why aren't you guys attacking? You're all running right around them. Why are you idiots following me? Everybody, get in there. You guys are idiots, you know that? Alright, let me get off this thing. Wow, quit hitting me. I need to get off my horse. Looks like I done lost all my guys. No, get off the horse. Those are my guys. Come on. You're down. Be nice if y'all actually attacked. You're down. And you're down. Alright, we won. No thanks to you guys. And 2 of my guys got killed because they didn't attack. Killed 2 of them, wounded 3. I killed 2 people. Okay. Continue. Aye, spare me, spare my life. Let me go, and I'll go far away from here and learn an honest trade, and you'll never hear from me again. I'll spare your life, but exchange. I want exchange information. Either you or your mates kidnapped your brother or my prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding and give me a word that you'll stop troubling the people of these parts and you go free. Oh, bless you, my lord. May the heaven bless you. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in a hideout near Storm's End. I'll describe the area nearby in detail, so there's no mistaking it. We captured 2 looters, but I don't have any prison keeping skills, so we can't do anything. Whoops, some dudes leveled up. Upgrade. Upgrade. Can I talk to you guys? No, can't do anything. Alright, here we go. Loot. Let's see. Strength of 12. I can't wear that yet. 5 body armor, 5 leg. 25 to 10. Yeah, we don't need that. Oh, where'd my bow go? No, I just equipped it. Alright, let's start taking junk. See, my boots are 2. This is a 3. 3, 3. So yeah, we'll place those. Sell all this junk. I don't have a hat yet, so we'll go ahead and put that on. Sell all this stuff. See, my bow's 22, 99 accuracy. This is 22 and 99 accuracy. Alright. So we have a bunch of stuff to sell to get some money. Let's go talk to our guy here. Turn this mission in. Well, let's go to the marketplace first. Talk with the arms merchant. Blah blah blah. Sell all this stuff. How much cash does he have? Alright, he's got 3,400 on him, so okay, we're good. Don't need that. Sell, 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 sell. I'll keep the bow for now, though, in case I get a companion that might want it. Alright, so $200 we'll get out of that. Well, one thing I need is arrows. So, yep, get some arrows for me. There's 25 of them. Let me get some more if they have any. Bent arrows plus 2 damage. Well, can't be picky, I guess. Alright, so we got our arrows equipped now, so our bow is not useless anymore. Oh, return. Oh, crap. These things are expensive. Wow, I didn't pay attention to those arrows. I didn't think it was that much. Jesus. So yeah, we're still can't do anything. Goods merchant, we're gonna need some food. Sausages. Let's get the cheap food. I like bread. Lots of bread. 50 each, yep. And some grain, alright. Alright, head back, go to the tavern, talk to our giver again. Mission complete. So you found out where they hid my brother. Splendid work. I flatter myself that I'm a fine judge of character, and you look to be a man who can get things done. Now go out and save his unworthy hide. Very well. Alright, so... leave again. Now... where do we go from here? Alright, let's read our quest. Attack the lair. Found the bandit lair near Storm's Pass. Okay. Storm's Pass. Storm Break. Where's Storm's Pass at? Storm's Pass. Oh, this is the hideout right there. It's actually in the city. All these looters running from us. Alright, you approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted you yet, and you could still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to the site and how narrow the file means that only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack, and they will be unable to bring in their horses. If your initial attack fails, the looters will easily be able to make their escape and disperse. You wish to attack the hideout and wait for another occasion. Alright, we'll leave just for the time being, because I want to get a few more troops. Yeah, let's go over here. Get some more troops. Anybody want to join? 5 people, alright. I should pretty much take care of my supplies there. I'm down to $387, okay. But we're up to 11 people now. There's an army chasing down some folks. Oh, there's King's Landing way up there. Alright, we'll go ahead and attack now. Still don't have any arrows, so we'll go ahead and screw that. Go back to our pole arm. Looks like you all are listening this time. You're all attacking. It's nighttime though. I can't see. Where are these people? Oh, there's one to the left. There's at least one. No, they're throwing stuff. Are they just throwing rocks or what? Whoa! Now there's 3 people here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ow! I'm about to go down. Crap. I gotta sit there and try to dodge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not good, not good. I have no life. Come on, guys, get on them. Whew. I have no life. I can't take any hits here. Alright, you're down. Way to go, guys. Man, I was hurting there. Alright, thank you, sir, for rescuing me from these fiends. Did my brother to Storm's End put you up onto their track? Yes, I told them you will fight you. And fight you with your family as quickly as you can. Be careful on the road. God, I'm all bloodied up. Let the retreat cut off the looters, fall one by one to your turn and attack their hideout and their ill-gotten gains are now yours. Look at all the goodies. Alright, take all this food, bows, everything. I still got some arrows. Equip those. all this. Oh, take. Oh, I think I'm full. Yep, I'm full. That's a lot of stuff. But I can't carry anymore. 6 to hit armor. Mine's a 3. With our hit armor, I pick up none. 2 to hit armor. 10 to hit armor. Crap, definitely upgrade. I can have that. 10, 9, 7s. 3s. Yeah, give me that. I'll put that on. Alright. Ready to upgrade. Alright, go to the party. Levies. 3 get upgraded. Nice. I'm only down to 21 life. So yeah, back to town. Need to heal up and everything. Alright, food being consumed. We have 55 days worth of food left. Back to the tavern. Well, our brother's home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to Old Town, or have him join the brothers on the Quiet Isle. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. Money is most welcome, and I'm glad to have been of service. Good. Now you are interested in making some more. Possibly, what do you need? Remember how I told you that the bandits had an ally outside the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk. So he sank all his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems, our captain turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same if the seven forbid I ever face the indebtedness and ruination. Now, any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform on the rest. But our captain decides to employ these bastards wholesale. He brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and takes the share of their take. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers. Well, in this unfortunate world, sometimes gamekeepers will turn poacher. Luckily, there are still a few brave, honest souls on the watch who've told me how he works. Now, here's my plan. I could bring this to the attention of King Renly Baratheon, Lord of the City, but that would mean an inquiry. My word against the captains, and witnesses can be brought and evidence destroyed. Or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if enemy comes across the border again, and I'll get for my troubles a knife in the ribs. In time of war, you see, a king's eye wanders far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together, some men in my employ, and some others who have lost relatives to these bandits, and we'll storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before King Renly Baratheon, hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things stack up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you, so what do you say? How do I know you're telling me the truth? Oh well, I suppose it's impossible that I found a dozen bandits who are willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in Old Storm's End. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that my money is good, and there's another 100 stags, or maybe a bit more, that's waiting for you if you'll do me this last little favor. So what do you say? Sure, I'll take it. Splendid. It's been a long time since I staked so much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly I find it exhilarating. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Yeah, I want to rest first. Right, I can keep my men standing by. If I let this go too long, then I suppose that I shall have to finish this affair without you. But I would be most pleased if you could be part of it as well. For now, take what time you need. I definitely need to rest. Alright, can I rest around here? $3 a night. Go in and rest. Since I'm safe in town, as far as I know, I'll rest for one night. Let myself heal up. Weekly budget. I write them down to $541. That's fine. And I paid for the night. Oh, what's all this? This is new. What is this stuff? I don't know what all that is. Acres of land for everybody. Owned, balanced assets, debts, deadlines. I don't know what all that stuff is. That's new. I guess that'll come into play later on. Alright, we're still resting here. Alright, how am I looking? Go back to the tavern. How's my health look? Almost maxed out, so we'll go ahead and rest up one more time. I don't have any points in first aid and stuff, I don't think, so that's what's taking me longer to heal up. Morale 98. People's been taken prisoner and stuff. Alright, how do I look now? Alright, back to heal. Alright, back to you. All I need now is someone to lead my army. What do you say? Blah 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 blah. I'll lead them. It's been a long time since I stick so much in a single throw. Blah 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 blah. Give him the word. Good. Now strike hard, strike fast, and the captain and his henchmen won't know what hit him. May the 7 be with you. You leave the tavern and go out into the streets. Nervous-looking young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see that they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes and catch a mixture of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by, praying that your enemies have not been alarmed by by this all too obvious bunch of plotters. You check your weapons for one last time and prepare yourself for the action ahead. Alright, here we go to the streets. See if we can take down this guard captain and whoever he has guarding him. Alright, where's this guy at? It's time, lads. Up and at him. I might as well get my stuff out. Oh, crap! I wasn't ready for that. You're down. Oh, there's one. Alright, he's down. Ow! Ow, ow, I'm down. Well, that didn't go as planned. I fall down that last blow, unable to move and trying hard not to pass out. Soon the sounds of fighting fill the street give way to the cheers of the townsmen, and you realize with relief that your side won the day. Soon, friendly arms pick you up from the ground, and you let yourself drift off to a blissful sleep. Hours later, you wake up in the merchant's house. Alright, we're back here again. So again, we failed in front of you. Ah, you're alive. That's a relief. You took quite a blow there. I'm not sure that you got any of them yourself, but thankfully the rest of us were able to beat them. We'll need to see about getting you some treatment. Unfortunately, about 7 of my lads got themselves wounded, and I should go look on for them. Right, I suppose I should be more careful. The heavens alone grant us victory. I'm glad to see that you're alive, too. Yeah. Yes, now a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down the back room with a knife at his throat. I'll need to go drag him before Lord Renly Baratheon and explain what this breach of the peace is all about. You don't need to be part of that, though. I'll tell you what, if all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in a tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened, so hopefully we'll meet again. And I'm in pain. Once again, no life. Alright, we'll go ahead and leave. Go ahead and rest up again. Well, we took down one person in that fight before we got taken down ourselves from behind. I don't know how many people I lost, if any. Whoop. Storm Pass is getting looted over there. It's on fire. Alright, how am I looking? Let's go talk to him. I'm back a little over half-life. Things didn't go quite as well as I had hoped. Look, King Renly Baratheon couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. I was grateful enough that I got rid of this crooked captain. A guard who will let in bandits will let in an enemy army if the price is right, but you can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things himself. That all this is fair? Fair? This is not heaven, my boy. Kings do what they will, and the rest of us do as they must. We didn't string me up, and instead gave me time to sell my properties. Even put in a word with other merchants that they best pay me a fair price, too. That's gracious enough as the kings go, but he's a weak king, as they all are here. And we kings must always look to your authority first and justice second. I suppose I'll do the same in his shoes. Anyway, I wouldn't go rubbing your part in this affair at King Renly Baratheon's face, but he's taken note of you and decided that you're not worth hanging, and that's something to which I'll raise a glass any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road, or you can sell your sword to one of his competitors. Anyway, hope you've learned a bit about what it will take to stay alive in troubled land, and I suspect that the money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. Alright, so I guess we're done here, but I definitely need to rest up some more. You got anything? How can I help you? Blah, blah, blah. Buy me some barrel. Have you heard anyone in the room who might have a job for a man like myself? King Renly is often looking for silk swords. Maybe other work, of course. Lords and guild masters often have enough tasks which we don't hear about. Also, the villagers around here frequently need help, although they'd be more likely to pay you with a wedge of cheese and goodwill than with cold hard dinars. Keep my ears open. Alright. Alright, so we're going to rest one more time. Try to get ourselves back to full health here. Then we're going to go sell all that stuff we picked up. And see if there's anybody here in this tavern we can hire too. Whoop, forged 5 units of food. So it's 97 points in forging, that's a new thing. More stuff getting sieged and raided and everything. Alright, how am I looking health-wise? Alright, I'm back to full. Anybody to hire? Well, I got horsemen. Who are you? Please protect me, they are after me. What? Who's after you? My father, my brother, the village elder, everyone. They have been searching for me ever since I ran away. I'm telling you, I'm innocent. Not every bastard is evil. My arrow was caught by the wind. I have no intention of shooting my brother's wife in the neck. Wow. But they won't listen, and it won't be the wall for me. I'll be hanged and quartered. You look like you could use a fierce fighter, my lord. I might not be true-born, but I am iron-born. I can fight with the best of them. Wait, you ran away after killing the wife of your brother? Yeah. Alright, I apologize if I was rude earlier. Let's see. Do you really want to help me? Thank the drowned god that I met you, and may he watch over you. If I can stay with you, no one will dare harm me. I'll do my best to be a help around you. Pack your stuff, boy. It's time you left these lands. Good, give me a few minutes to repair and I'll be ready to move. Alright, so we got a new companion. Who are you guys? Archers. Some horsemen would be nice to have. Wow, it's going to take all my money though. I don't know how much money I have currently. Let's go to the marketplace and sell all this stuff. Well, I guess I better save some weapons too. Cause I got 600 bucks. Alright, sell all this stuff. Keep the body armor, so I don't know what that guy comes with. One-handed, 23, 25. I don't know what his strength and stuff is either. Chicken, 6'2", keeping that 7'3". So those are 7'3s. Keep that one. 5 leg armor. Keep that. 5, 5, 5. Wait a minute. That was a 5. That's a 5. Okay. 3, 3, 5, 1, and 1. 7 and 3. Okay, sell it. So we got another bow. That's worse. Got the olives. Like I said, I don't know what all that guy comes with. Companion overview. What do you got? What's your inventory? I don't know. Guess I won't know till I get out of here. Any more volunteers? 2 more people. $800? No. Alright, we're done here for now. Now, character. Oh, that's me. Party. Let's see. Pike. And talk to you. What's your equipment? What do you come with? Alright, you have a 5 and a 1. Alright, this is a 7-3. Take that. What's mine? Mine's 25 and 10. Okay, you got 5 leg armor. That's a 5. Okay. You have no weapons at all. So, you'll take that, or can you even carry it? Yes, you can. Alright, so you're not completely helpless now. Strength. I don't know what your strength is. What's your strength? No, no, no. Back up. Back up. Never mind. What is your strength again? Can't I see it from here? Skills. Alright, you got a strength of 9. What do you specialize in? You're an archer. You're mostly in archery. But you're like me. You're out of luck with the arrows. I like how it keeps track of all that too. Keeps track of how many they've killed and everything. That's nice. Yeah, it's all nice right there. Alright, never mind. Done. Alright, you have a weapon now. You have a little bit better armor now. And everything's getting burned around here. Well, I guess we can head over here and see if there's a mission for us here. Whoa. 3 armies on the march. Who are these guys? Oh, they're probably the yellow people too. All this stuff's thriving. Any more people I can hire? 5 more. 50 bucks. Alright, go to the village center. Let's see if there's any missions here for us. Wow, it is foggy here. Look out, people. Alright, where's the village elder? Is that him over here? You the elder? There's your hunter, elder. What's up with the hunter? Sure, I'll hire some more archers. Why not? Elder. Alright, do you have any tasks? Bandits driven away of cattle. I really don't like those cattle missions from the old days. No. For those that you never played the Warband games, that mission requires you to go out, hunt down cows, and you actually have to manually bring the cows over here, which is a pain in the butt to do. So yeah, we're down from here. So I guess I need to figure out where I'm going to go. Whether I want to stay in Storm's End, or do I want to wander out even further. I guess I can go see what's in the tourney field while I'm here. Need to decide what king I want to possibly go work for, or what. None of these people have anything to do with me right now, since I'm not colored. Approach a training field where you practice your martial skills. What kind of training do you want to do? Speak with the trainer. Good day to you, lad. You look like another adventurer who has come to try his chance in these lands. Well, trust my word, you won't be able to survive long here unless you know how to fight yourself out of a tight spot. Thank you for the advice. This place looks like a training field. Maybe I could learn more fighting here. Indeed you can. I am a veteran soldier, fought a good deal in the wars of my time, but these days I train young novices in this area. I could find you some opponents to practice with if you like, or if you have any questions about the theory of combat, feel free to ask. Let's move on to practice. It's good to find someone here to practice. Let's see what you will do. I train novices in 4 stages, each tougher than the one before. To finish a stage and advance to the next one, you will have to win 3 fights in a row. Next one will be a novice fighter. You need to win 3 more fights in a row to advance. Yeah, I'm ready. Here we go. Oh, I could use staffs, huh? Ow! Ah, get down. Alright, it's 1 down. Well, at least they heal you up after each one. Alright, so 1 down. That was a good fight. Next opponent will be another novice. Yeah, we'll go. See what he's got. Oh, he's got a shield. What the crap? Still hit you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Get away from me. Go down. Alright, 4 more experience. Another good fight. 1 more novice guy, so we'll go ahead and take this guy on too. Keep leaving yourself open. I'm going to keep nailing you. Hit you again. Down you go. Now why couldn't I do this stuff in the fights where I counted? Another good fight. Way to go. With this victory, you've advanced to the next level of training. From now on, your opponents will be regular fighters, not the riffraff off the street, so be on your toes. Alright, so we advanced up to the next level of fighting. Alright, so I'll end this episode here since it's starting to get a little bit long. So hopefully you all getting a taste of this, what this mod offers. It's definitely a little bit more diversity than the original game, even though I'm still not accomplishing much right now since I'm a nobody. But that'll easily start progressing as we go on, as long as I don't get ambushed and kidnapped and all this other stuff. But that's stuff for later episodes. So for now, I'll end this one here. Hope you're enjoying it, and look forward to seeing how much more progress we can make with our guy here. So, see you next episode.